Gentlemen, hello. I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. The topic is Your Wife Wants Out and Why Counseling Might Not Save Your Marriage, but I have something that probably will. Almost for sure it will. It really depends on how far this has all gone. If she's out the door, 1 foot out the door, meaning she's got a boyfriend already, or she's put a deposit down on her own apartment or has travel plans and she's gone, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. If she's cheated on you, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. But here's the good news. If she's still living under your roof, you're sharing the home, especially if you have children, there's a good chance that I can help you save your marriage. I can't do it with this video. This is not the kind of video like, when my window was broken in my car, I was able to go on YouTube and go through exactly what I needed to do to remove the panel and fix the window. A marriage is much more complicated than that. It would be like trying to fix your engine, to replace the rings or something like that. It's too complex. However, I used to be a divorce mediator, okay? By the way, please like, share, and subscribe. At least do the like and subscribe. It helps. And we're almost at 100,000 subscribers. I would really like you to participate. Now, here's the deal. The reason why your wife is ready to leave is because neither of you, I'm not blaming her and I'm blaming you, neither of you knew how to be married. No one does know how to be married in our society. That's why I was a divorce mediator. I didn't know either. It was in 2001, while I was helping a couple get a divorce, that they told me they didn't want a divorce. They wanted me to help them save their marriage. And I'm a communications expert, so we all thought, okay, might be a good idea. But as I started doing a deep dive into the construct of marriage, creating a schematic of marriage, focusing on why we get married, what is the outcome of being married, what is the product, I realized that I was so far off when it came to understanding marriage, and so were my marriage counselor friends who were sending me my business. So I started getting into it. I came up preliminarily with a simple methodology to help that couple save their marriage, and it worked. And it was based on the philosophy that marriage is a container where there's just the two of you. And if you continually put sweet things into a container, it's going to remain a sweetened container. But once you start throwing in things like criticism, anger, complaining, all the normal stuff, sarcasm, what happens is it starts deteriorating the marriage itself. And that's what happened to you guys. She just happens to be the one who's ready to quit. One of you can turn this around. What I did after that first couple and I got them going was for 8 years, I met with individuals, couples in the beginning, with individuals, and that's important, who wanted to save their marriage, and I guided them on a step-by-step process. And it begins very simply with stopping the input of the crap, okay? And that requires learning how to control your mind. Because if you just go, okay, from now on I'm going to be nice, I'm not going to say anything mean, I'm not going to snarl at her, I'll never reveal my anger, it won't work. I found that out literally with my first couple. So I'll be honest with you. I prayed and God downloaded this amazing concept of the hierarchy of soul, mind, and body, and a technique for how an individual can begin the process of controlling their mind, which is essential. You have to rid the mind of all the negative thoughts, all of the reactive habits, and you have to replace it with the innate love that is you, the soul. So why doesn't counseling work? Really simple. Because I tried it in the beginning. It doesn't work because, number one, marriage counselors don't know how to save a marriage. I'm just being honest with you. And these were my friends who I later taught into the principles that we have. And that's why at the Marriage Foundation, we have, I call them TMF trained marriage counselors. And they don't even utilize Western psychological thinking anymore because it's way off. Here's the deal. Marriage is based on love and the manifestations of love. But we get pulled away by all kinds of nonsense. And so in a marriage counseling scenario, what they do is they ask, well, tell me what it's like living with him. Tell me what it's like living with her. Let's get to the bottom of these things. Let's unwrap. Let's see if we can't solve these problems. No, solving the problems won't work. You have to change yourself into that man, in your case, into that man who is so attractive to your wife that she is fine. She's completely fulfilled. And trust me, when a woman opens her heart to you, it's 100%. They don't look at other men. They don't do porn. You know, they'd like you to think that they do porn when they're selling you porn, but they don't do porn because they're heart-centric. And as a man, we don't learn these things. So, okay, bottom line, what should you do? First, you should subscribe, like, and share this video. And what you should do is you should take our 3-day free trial. It's three-day free trial. And get the course for men. And I'm going to be very honest with you. It is the chance you have, the opportunity you have to save your marriage. I'm just being honest with you. I've been doing this since 2001. And before then, I was a divorce mediator. So to say I have experience is an understatement. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I'm glad you stopped by. You can leave a comment. You could even leave a nasty comment. I'll just remove it. But you could do anything you want. We're here to serve you. God bless you and take care.